Okay, hopefully it's working. It's been such a long time since I came up on here. I'm starting to feel like I'm restarting all over again. Anywho, hey guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping in. It's Novelty. Honestly, I started doing my Sketch with Me lives, which will be continuing. And I've honestly been wanting to make a post to let you guys know that this week there's a lot going on. So I won't be doing any lives this week. But the days just been passing and passing and passing and passing me by. And before I know it, we're here in Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, let me at least come on live and do a quick little one two, so you guys know what's been happening and whatever. So y'all know that I'm not neglecting y'all and I didn't run for the hills. I'm here. However, unfortunately, I have a lot going on. I'm actually doing a few little things. I do have a video that I'm currently editing to go out. I wanted to have gone out either today or yesterday. I'm still in the editing process. Like it's not finished as yet. I'm gonna give you guys a little quick preview of what that is gonna be like. So I do have these teas from Creativity Guide Me. I received these like a couple, I think it was like a week or two ago. And for all who don't know Creativity Guide Me, go over and hit up her channel. I post about her all the time on, well, not all the time, but quite a few times on my tab. I've had an interview session with her. Y'all go and check that out with my Novelty Corner sessions. And is she's a very amazing person. Absolutely amazing. Very positive. Her channel is very motivational. She has a lot of things that she does over there in terms of, speaking life into you. She does tarot card readings and then again her teas. I honestly, when I opened up the package, I didn't know what to expect when I was doing, the unboxing video yesterday. And by the way, this is not something that she requested. It's just something I decided to to go on and do for her because she was nice enough to gift it to me. So again, here is the tea from Creativity Guide Me here on YouTube. The tea is absolutely amazing. This one is the apple cinnamon. I'm not going to talk too much about it because, again, I am doing unboxing video and I also kind of turned it a little bit into like a review type of thing. So I'm reviewing the tea as I'm after I unbox and my little sip and one too. My daughter also had to put in her little 2 cents about the tea because she wanted to sample it. So when I tell you it's good tea, it is a good tea. So anyway, I just want to come up and just put that out there, let you guys know that I'm still here. I will be getting back to my regular scheduling hopefully next week. I want to start back doing my sketch with me lives. I don't know when exactly. I just want to know that I cleared up everything that I have going on here, and I definitely want to finish doing this editing video because editing is not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart. I feel like that's one of the most challenging parts of being here on YouTube is the editing. Like it's not even about recording and all of that good stuff. It's all about the editing. So I'm taking my time with that. And like I said, it's something that I decided to do, just out the kindness of my heart because she was very kind to me sending me these gifts. So I want to make sure that it's good. And for those that are watching, if you have a small business, while I'm on the discussion, the topic of, you know, small business owners, if you own a business or if you're a crafter or even a content creator here on YouTube that's trying to get their content out further, hit me up. My information is in my bio here on YouTube, and I'm gonna put some in the description later on when I'm finished this. But hit me up. I do little interviews where you have an opportunity to let the world know what your crafting is all about, what your business is all about. If you're a gamer, I'm here for you as well. You know. So hit me up and come and join the live. My scheduling is what's working for you. I normally do it at 6 p.m., but every so often I do have people from other side of the world that says, "Hey, I can't do 6 p.m. because look, your 6 p.m. is my 4 a.m. It ain't working out." And I'm like, "All right, bet. Tell me a time that's good for you and we'll work with that." So we're flexible. And the date is whatever is available. So Monday to Sunday, you have the pick. So come on up and put your stuff out there. Um, I don't know what else I want to talk about on here. I just decided I was gonna come and ramble, to be honest with you. It was just more so of a come on up to let you guys know why you guys don't see me. Because I did commit to 1 month. I said I'm gonna do 1 month straight of lives and my sketch with me sessions, and I kind of broke it. I did break it. I did break it because I missed out Monday, Tuesday. I'm here today on Wednesday. So far only 2 days. I don't do it. I'm not doing lives on Saturdays and Sundays because honestly, I think I've spent enough of my existence working and hustling and doing all kind of stuff, and I haven't really taken me time, and I haven't really done much with my children's, like, since they've been, now that they're grown. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna deprive you guys of the weekends. So the weekends is for them. And when they're gone about their day, it's for me. That's how we move in with it. Hi, little kitty cat. Now, how did you come up with that name? How did you come up with that name? And thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate you. Hit the like button for me if you haven't. It's really appreciated. And how are you today? And where are you tapping in from? I always like to ask people this when I come on lives. Where are you tapping in from? I'm here in Toronto, Ontario. I'm not too certain if I put the location in the description, but I'm in Toronto, Ontario. It is cold as heck about these parts, but for the last few days, the sun has been extra hot. And my son, according to my son, he said that we might be getting an early summer this year. So I do look forward to that. I've been sitting by the window and the sun's been hitting me like a hot summer in July. Nairobi. Hey, Gogan. How are you? Thanks for tapping in. What's the weather like over there? Let me know because anytime the summer and the weather is hot, wherever anybody is, I get jealous. I get so jealous. I can't wait until summertime. I'm thinking of bringing you guys. Well, first of all, I have to find them some craft fairs or something of that sort. Something where there's a lot of crafting, a lot of creativity. I definitely will be bringing you guys to some pop up shops. Not the ones I'm well. When I do like when I am attending, yes, I'm gonna bring you guys to that. But also, I want to bring you guys to like just some random ones, so you guys can see like what's really going on around here with the hustlers. I was invited, or I am invited to one. It's supposed to be on the 28th or the 29th. I just received the invitation yesterday. They reached out to me on Instagram. It's supposed to be high traffic, but with the time frame, the invite time frame, I'm not too certain if I'm gonna make it to that one. But if I do, I definitely will be bringing you guys along. Been raining in the past weeks. Weird weather. Why is that sounding like Toronto? That's like Toronto. 1 minute is cold, 1 minute is hot, 1 minute is like a cool, cool, cool temperature. Like, could never. I always say Toronto's very bipolar. Well, Canada weather, I should say. Well, definitely Canada weather. But I'm really looking forward to the snow melting. I'm trying to get outside more often. I've been cooped up in the house, especially like now that it's winter time. I don't go outside in winter. I went outside yesterday because I had to go to the grocery store. You're bad at YouTube. Am I really? Do you want to help me to get better? Do you want to help me to get better? I mean, I love when people come with not just their problem with the problems, but also the solutions. So if you have a solution how to get better, I am open. I'm here to listen. So let me know how I could get better. Janet, thanks for the compliment. She's badass on YouTube. Thank you, Goga. Yes, I'm definitely waiting. I want to go outside more. I was thinking of doing some winter vlogs, but I've been taking a break, you guys. I think for now I'm trying to stick with my sketch sessions, but I do try to peep, like, I'm trying to like work in a little 1-2 like this where I come on and I speak to everybody face to face because I still try to build a connection with my community, like, you know what I mean? And I know these are very important in terms of doing that. So I try to come up and have a look at 1-2, 1-2. Though I do say it all the time, like, I'm not a very talkative person. I do have days like today where I can, I can talk. But for the most part, I'm a quiet person. Hi, David Evangelist. How are you? Thank you for coming, dropping in. How are you today? And the infamous question I've been asking everybody, where are you? What part of the world are you? And how is the weather there? I am in Toronto and it is okay. I'm not going to say it's cold today because the sun is looking pretty hot and the snow is looks like it's melting. So I'm assuming that the weather is nice outside and it's not that cold inside. I didn't have to turn on the heat today. You prefer action behind the scenes. Exactly. Exactly. I'm such of a behind the scenes type of person. I don't like being front and center. And it's so weird because my whole entire life of telling people this, 1 second, I have to plug in my phone. My whole entire existence, I've been telling people this, but you should be, you know, you should be hosting. You should put yourself out there more. And it's like, well, I mean, thank you so much, but it's just not my cup of tea. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like I prefer to be doing like do, I prefer to do be doing tongue tie. I prefer to be doing like my sketch with me sessions because I don't know, for me, it makes me so much more comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it takes a lot of pressure off, opposed to like me sitting here and knowing that there's people watching me and I have to constantly like be coming up with something to say. I have to keep people entertained. I feel like I do a better job, a way better job entertaining people when I'm behind scenes and I'm like showing something like I'm creating my beads or, some kind of craft or whatever the case is. And speaking of that, not only will I be doing my sketch with me sessions, but I did say this and I'm getting prepared, you guys. I'm getting prepared. I've ordered my supplies, they're coming in little by little. I did receive my fabric pens. I ordered some fabric marker pens because I don't want it only to be just sketching on my tablet. I've also went and I pulled out my sketchbook one time for the sketchbook. So I've been doing a little 1-2, 1-2, nothing serious, like but I've been doing a little 1-2 because I want to do some sketch. I want to be doing some sketch with me on my sketchbook sessions as well, not just always on my iPad. And I want to be doing some crafts, but need to go to the dollar store. I need to go to the dollar store and get me some cheap hats because the ones I have upstairs for my business, I don't want to mess those up. So I want to go to the Dollarama. I don't know if they have baseball hats. I hope that they do. But I want to go get those so I could experiment on those. So if it messes up, it's like, okay, like you still spend a little money, but it's not as much as the ones I have upstairs. So I want to get those because I want to do some beaded hats and stuff like that with you guys. And I am definitely going to get back into doing some bracelets because I've been so out of touch with that aspect of my creativity and my crafting. And I think I also want to get back into doing some crochet, but I don't know if I want to do. I'm thinking of doing like recording the crochet videos of me just crocheting and then putting some lo-fi music and then making that a long form video. I'm still deciding. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm going somewhere within that direction. And I definitely do want to do some more beads because it's been a long time since I haven't done any beads. And like I said, I'm currently working on, my store and stuff. I do have one that I connected on my description. So if you guys want to support my creativity and my crafts, feel free to go on over there and check that out. The link is in my bio. And I think automatically it should connect to the description of my current uploads, which includes my lives. So check that out. If y'all do, let me know. So well, I'll see it anyways when I come off of here. But yeah, I want to get back into doing some beads because I haven't done that in a hot minute, and just get back into my jewelries, get back into my crafts because I've been taking a little break. I've been trying to revamp. I'm definitely gonna be revamping my channel. Um, Unfortunately, I won't be doing the reaction videos or the talking head videos, the motivational videos that I've been doing before. I think in the future, I want my videos to strictly be like vlogs. I just want to be crafting, like, you know what I mean? Crafting and recording that and putting that out there for you guys. And then some sketching and stuff like that. So I don't want to be doing any of those other stuff anymore because I feel like it takes too much out of me. Logo says nice. Like yes, I feel like it's been taking too much. And like you said, I want to be behind the scenes. I'm trying to get into a comfort level because I I want to get into the enjoyment of YouTube. How are the hours coming along? Um, I'm at I'm a little over 2,000 right now. A little over 2,000. So I'm still pushing. I'm still pushing. And the support I've been receiving has definitely been like a major help, and also the me trying to be more consistent with the lives and trying to do longer lives. That's been helping, and I'm trying to work into a 1-2 vlogs, long forms to kind of push it along the way. Plus, I do have one video that's been doing very, very, very well. Actually, two videos that's been doing very, very well, and those been really good also with the WH. So I'm still pushing, still working on it. I still need a whole lot of help. I feel like at this point, it's so weird. Like my subs are growing faster than my WH. And for me, like I feel like it's not really such of a good thing for me because the subs are supposed to, you know, push out the WH. So I do feel like for that reason, I'm trying to work on better content. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to work on creating and putting out better content. So it matches up. It matches up. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to get into so much interviews. I want more interviews. That's what I want. For some reason, I find like I really enjoy doing those type of lives. I enjoy doing the interview type of live, but I think because you're interacting, I'm interacting with other people and somebody else is up here with me. I also find that to be like really comforting. Like, you know what I mean? To have somebody else up here chit chatting with me and whatever the case is. So I'm still trying to, I have two other people I'm still waiting on them to do something. So I'm hoping I could get a few more for this month. This month, because I do have an aim at least having like at least 4 interviews per month. That would be good for me. So I'm still looking into that. I probably have to reach out to a few people and whatever, because telling people like, hey, reach out to me if you want to do a live interview is not really cutting it. Because I realize like a lot of times people they have to see your progress in order to be willing to be in order to how am I phrasing it? They have to see your progress before they're willing to be a part of the progress. I think yeah, that's it. That's it. So I'm trying to push a little bit harder, and that's why I've been taking my time. I've been taking my time, and I told myself even if it's for like 20 minutes or so to come on here. Although my goal is to do lives for at least a few hours. That is my goal. Hey Fluffy, thank you for coming in. I'm just here ranting. Fluffy says blessing chat. I'm here ranting and letting people know why it is I haven't been popping up for the past couple of days. Fluffy says, Goga! I haven't been popping in for the past few days because I'm currently working. Oh, let me show you guys again. So I'm working on a vlog, so that's why I haven't been on here. David Evangelist says hi. I haven't been on here doing my regular sketch with me because I'm currently working on unboxing an unboxing video. Creativity, she did send me some stuff. I think it's been a week or two now. But I didn't want to just put them out there like that. She wasn't expecting an unboxing video. She was just sending it just, she said just out of gratification. But I want to do something special for her as she's done for me. And so I decided to do an unboxing. I'm not gonna tell you guys too much or show you guys too much about it. But this is one of her teas. You guys, the packaging, my daughter's in ooh and ah over this packaging. She's like, Mom, make sure you keep this when you're finished. I told Russ to let you know I'm running your plate. Thank you, girl. It's past my bedtime, but I'm present. Thank you so much. So this is a tea that I received. One of the products I received from Creativity Guide Me. This is her apple cinnamon tea. I tried it yesterday for the first time after I opened it, like when I started the unboxing video. You guys have to try this. This is so good. And for those that is worried about like, sugar and stuff like that, I normally love me some sugar in my tea. I love me a lot of sugar in my tea, but I decided to try this without any sugar. And when I tell you it was hitting, it was hitting. It was hitting. Y'all gonna see my reaction when I finish this video. I just have to finish editing. I've been editing for the past 2 days now. I still have quite a bit of editing to do, but I'm getting somewhere. The most important parts are I have the clips and stuff like that. So it's just to edit. And for a minute, I thought that I was enjoying the editing process, but I guess because like it's been a hot minute, I've gotten so into doing lives that I've been out of touch with editing videos, long form videos. So now it's like restarting all over again. Mike's Adventure says, hello, Fluffy. And Yoga says, so. And she says, Tamika. um, Fluffy says, how are you? And Mike Adventure says, Fluffy Diva. And she says, it's been a while, sir. He says, I'm good. But yeah, I'm working on this and I haven't done any sketches. I haven't done any sketches, guys. I haven't done any sketches in like the past few days. So I'm gonna get back into that. Tune back into my iPad. And I think too, another thing that kind of like threw me off my game last week was the fact that every time I tried to do a live on my iPad, because I'm using the program I was using before, every time I tried to use that, it would mess up and it wasn't allowing me to go on live or record anything. And I started to get very frustrated. And finally it did. The last live video I was able to, do with in terms of my sketching was the only one that it allowed me to process. So hoping when I start back again it's on a better footing. I have unfortunately been working a lot too much. Okay, don't work too hard, Mike. Hi, Classic. Yes, Mike, don't work too hard. That's for 2026. I told myself I have to work smart, not hard. I'm working smarter, not harder. So I'm making sure. I know sometimes I think a lot of us don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. But even when you're working for the man, try to find a way so you can work smarter and not harder. Hey Knob, hey Fluffy. Hey Classic, Classic look. I did it from a while back when I told you, from the day after I told you I was gonna do it. But I don't think I've actually really shown you. So I braided my hair. Change it up. The lives, Fluffy. I do plan on doing that, but I've been trying to get some more supplies because you know what? Let me put on my glasses because hold on, let me clean them a bit. Let me put on my glasses so I can see. I'm watching beautiful, thank you. So I've been trying to I've been thinking of that. I just ordered mine. So let me show you guys right quick. So little by little by little, I am ordering like my supplies. So these are the ones that came in so far. These are my fabric markers because I want to be doing some sketches and some drawing and some, all these little good things on fabric and on my hats and stuff like that. I want to take y'all into a whole different world of my creativity and my crafting. Hey Reds, how are you? Yeah, so I do have those, but I'm still waiting. I'm ordering little by little by little because I've decided in 2026 that I'm streaming within my budget. Okay, I'm streaming within my budget, so I'm no longer gonna go above and beyond and just getting things like, you know what I mean? I'm working with what I can and what I have at the moment, gradually and slowly. That's my motto for 2026. So I'm ordering my little stuff them. Novelty, I'm outside. Is it cold outside, Reds? What's going on out there? Classic says, go, guy. It's been a minute. Red says, classic. Yeah, yeah, so I am working on stuff like that. And I also was saying like I'm trying to do sketches in my sketchbook. I found one of my sketchbooks. You guys, this is towed up. It's so old, it's towed up. I feel like the pages are falling apart and I haven't even utilized it like more than 5 times so far. But at least I found one of them. So I want to be doing some sketches in here and doing my lives and whatever. And I'm doing an unboxing. So I'm trying to look by look by look. I'm not doing as much long form right now, but I'm doing a little one two here and there. For the most part, I'm focused on the lives because the lives is what's pushing further, as we know. It's pushing out even further for me. So I'm focused on that right now. But I need to figure out, I can't, like, unfortunately, I can't use the OBS on my tablet. So the app that I use on here, I have to work with whatever it allows me to work with within the moment, which sucks. Because sometimes it's hitting and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it goes so smoothly and I'm like, yes, I can do this. And then other times it messes up and I'm like, Lord, please stay with me today, you know? So I'm working on that. And I keep saying I need to really like connect with Reds, but it's because so much stuff is so busy. Like I know he always says I'm here. And I try, but it's always one thing after another when it comes to life. Life is always life in. But I need to reach out because Reds, I need help with the OBS on my computer because the other day I thought I got it unlocked. It was wanting good. And then the last time I tried it, I don't know, it wasn't working out and something is wrong with the audio. The audio keeps making these weird ass sounds. So I need to. Am I allowed to say that? I hope I'm allowed to say that. But yeah, the audio is making weird sounds and it's messing up everything. So I haven't been using the OBS on my laptop, but I do want to do some lofi. I want to work on some lofi type of videos for my live for the days when I'm not doing my sketch with me, I'm not doing any other type of crafts, and I'm not sitting down and chatting with you guys. I want to have that kind of, as a substitution. So, Reds, help me out. Help me out. Um, Hopefully, I think I'm gonna try to. I know you're busy with work and family and stuff like that on your own channel, but I'm gonna try next week because there's a lot going on this week. Good evening and happy midweek, 2 days until weekend. There is hope. Honestly, I remember for a long time I used to get so excited because oh my gosh, Friday, Friday is the happy day. But then it's like I guess disappointed because Saturday and Sunday they go so fast. For me, it's always like, what's the point? Like I feel like we need to have like 3 days of work and 4 days of weekend. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Like, if don't you guys agree? We need more weekends and less work days. 'Cause it goes by too fast. It's like when you go on vacation and you go on vacation for only 2 weeks. And by the time you get there and you unpack, it's like it's time to pack up again. That's why I can't, I don't know. I don't know if you let me know in the comment section, like, how do you guys feel about 2 week vacation? I don't like taking 2 week vacation. It's just too short for me. I need more time. I need to take like at least a month worth of vacation. But welcome in, World of Ragas. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And for everybody else, whether you're in the bushes or the front line, welcome in and I appreciate you being here. Well, move to Germany, 30 days vacation plus public holidays plus sock days when needed. Yes, I've read up on that before in the past and I keep saying I want to, but whew, honestly, when it comes to moving places, like even here in Toronto, there's like Toronto is very expensive, right? But there's other places um that's cheaper in Canada. And I'm afraid to move to those places. I think because for me, like when I settle in somewhere and it becomes like my comfort zone, it's hard for me to branch out and go other places. But I did say that I want to start like taking trips. Like I have taken a trip to Montreal and I really like Montreal. Sick days, not soft days. Moore did a documentary on that. Maybe that was what I've seen, but I did remember seeing that at some point, and I thought, wow, like they're over there treating their people good. Hey, Amanda. Amanda says, hey, chat. Practice says, hey, Nightbot. Where's the snacks that I'm supposed to grab? You have to go in your pantry or your pantry or go to the store or your cupboard. But it would be nice though if they had like a feature where I don't know, but you feel like technology will ever get to that point where you'll be on a live and there's like a button where you can just order snacks and it just delivers. It just delivers to your door. And all you have to do is get up for a minute, grab it, and continue watching whatever you're watching or interacting whatever you're interacting with. That would be nice. But I feel like population would get very unhealthy because me, oh my gosh, I love snacks. That's why I don't buy snacks. They don't last. I said wish. I'm telling you, I have a very vivid imagination, guys. Wait, what? What kind of non-existent services is Pineapple? A snack scam. I have to complain to the YT Workers Union. Don't kill me. Oh my goodness. I knew you had jokes from when I seen you on Goga and Red's live, but oh my gosh, my face is starting to hurt. This is good exercise. By the time I come off this live, I must have a nice, slim, straight, narrow face. The way I'm gonna be laughing up. Oh, and you guys, by the way, too. So I do have some of the channels from the people that I've interviewed on my novelty corner segment. That Nightbot is popping up. So if y'all aren't connected, you guys could go ahead and take a look at that. It's I'm not forcing or pushing anybody to do anything that they don't want to. I'm just saying, have a look. How are you, novelty girl? I am tired. I am tired. I'm very tired. I woke up this morning. I've been telling myself for the past, well, since Sunday, I've been telling myself I wanted to actually come make a post actually about not doing any lives for this week because I have so many things that's going on. But the days keep passing by, and before I even blink, it's Wednesday already. I'm like, girl, when are you gonna put up this post? So I'm like, you know what? Let me at least jump on live today and then make that announcement. But other from that, I think I'm doing pretty good. No, don't have the straight and narrow face all the time. People will call national inquiry claiming you on you on Botox. I don't know. Although them Botox faces are real serious. But I don't know. I don't know. And it's firm, so I don't know if I wouldn't mind. I guess we all tired. I know, right? Life is like life and sometimes it's like very chaotic. But I try to tell myself, I said, you know what? Somewhere along out in the world, there's somebody that is facing things a whole lot worse than I am. So I'm trying my best to show a little gratitude. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I've been trying to tell myself that every single day, like, girl, it could have been worse. And that's been helping out a lot. But yeah, and my face, I don't know what it is for the past, I think for like a whole week or so, my face just every time I wake up, there's like a different pimple on my face. Like my face was breaking out so badly. Like there's still like a few that's left, but all over my face. And I've never had breaking outs a day in my life, other from my late 30s, and only because I've been over consuming chocolate. I'm a chocolate addict. I don't know if I can say that either, but you know. But my face been breaking out, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this what life is? But thank the Lord that it's automatically going away by itself. I don't know if it was like an allergic reaction to something or you drinking enough water. That might be it. Because I think I've been drinking everything but water. I've been drinking me some orange juice. I've been drinking a lot more tea. But I haven't really been drinking as much water as I'm used to. So maybe that could be it. I don't know. And then because I said life is life and there's so much going on, I'm like, I don't know if I'm low key picking up a little stress, doing too much all at once. And that's what, is showing up on my face. But I'm happy. It's clearing up. It's cleared up. I'm getting back to at least to the point where I could at least come and sit down in front of the camera and not feel no type of way because people are mean. As it says, I know, right? People are mean. I don't think it would affect me as much, but still, pimple in the face usually means you're going through puberty. Soon you'll finally be old enough to drink your first beer. Sorry, I just could not resist. Trust me, I feel like that at times. Like I'm just like, oh man, is this my aging? Am I getting old? Elijah? Oh, I thought that was you going to the car, not me sitting by the window minding people's business. I'm not even gonna repeat that classic. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Classic. Manda, don't laugh with her. It's not funny. Nobody laugh with her. Nobody laugh with her. We're not gonna do that today. But oh my gosh, I don't know if I said it already, but thank you guys so much for being upon here with me. Um, I know I'm not the most talkative person. I don't always have things to say. I try my best. And I appreciate you guys coming up here with me and keeping up with my nonsense. Elijah, behave when you when you do the car wash, leave the shirt on, otherwise neighbors get distracted. My son, move up now, allow me. You see these things, all them things here, these liberty takings. Imagine, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I know I don't always have things to say and whatever the case is, I do try. I'm not a talkative type of girl. I prefer to do the listening. I prefer to listen and have people talk a lot, and I put in my little one too. But when I have to be the one to be talking, 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 it's a struggle. Oh, and by the way, guys, I did. Wait, did I leave a link for this? I don't know if I did. I think I could add it here. Let me see, because I know in the past there were persons that requested I leave a link so they could. Girl, you talk today. That's why I said earlier. I'm like, there's days when I do have times like this where I can come and talk and I find things to say. But there's other days where it's like just me sitting and it's like crickets all around. Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, there's other days where I trust me, I have nothing to say. It doesn't matter. No matter how much I try, it's like I can't come up with nothing to say. Those are the days I'll be running quick. I'll be like, okay, guys, well, thanks for being here. Oh, look, I called her and she arrived. Blessings, classic. She says, "A good day. Can you imagine? How are you?" Yeah, today, no, today I had to come up and find something. And honestly, I didn't even realize I was gonna last this long. I thought 5 minutes in, I was gonna be up and off because when I sat down, I was like, I'm in a talkative mood today, but I was still like, what am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna talk about? One thing I am happy about though is I'm happy that I trusted YT because YT told me this is the time frame that my peoples were on here. At first, I was a little bit in doubt. I was in a little doubt, but nevertheless, it didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint. So make sure you guys are looking into the analytics and the audience section to know. I've been trying to go by that lately, and I think it's been working out for me. I think it's definitely been working out for me. I'm going to be testing out with later on when I start doing long form videos. I've been looking into um what is it, their overview section where they have like content suggestions. Actually, like from when it first came about the place, they've stepped up a lot. Like they have a lot of things in here that I actually feel like I want to do. A lot of content suggestions. When I did my very first live with me talking, I was like, what would I tell those people who only know me as a DJ first? The live lasted 3 hours. Really? But honestly, Ragu's like, from what I've seen on your live and seen when you're interacting and when you're up on like um Googa's live and Red's live and stuff like that, like when I see you around the place, you have that personality, like that outgoing personality, like like you could hold a crowd. You can hold down a crowd. Me, I could hold down a crowd, but I feel like me, I'm more of an in-person type of person. Like in person, I'm I'm more outgoing. I think I'm like that's when you see like the fun side of me. When I'm in person, I'm very silly in person. I'm very silly in person. I'm a different person, But stuff like this, I think I'm more like preservative and more like mm, shy, I guess, in a sense. Quieter. Novelty, congratulations. Congratulate yourself. You're a survivor. You've seen me on camera. Your funeral has not been announced. Well done. Thank You're so hilarious. I can't. I can't. No. No, you keep it entertaining. One thing with us, we're going to see others doing something, but not us. Why though? Because I think you do well at lives. Really? I feel like there's certain people that think that. Girl, classic. Classic guana man. Classic. It's too early. We're only on Wednesday. It's only Wednesday, classic. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like days like this, when I'm in like a talkative mood, as I said earlier, like when I am in a talkative mood, I think I can do a decent. I could come through. I could come through on lives, but for the most part, like it's not my strong. It's not my strong point. I don't feel like lives is like my strong point. Only because, like I said, like I'm, you guys, I'm forcing to talk. On a regular day when I'm in my home by myself behind these four walls, I don't talk a lot. Usually, the talking is with my children because my daughter, if I ever have a story to tell me, my son, when he comes in, a lot of times he has something to tell me. So I'm mostly listening, novelty. The game works very simple. Just be yourself. The flow comes eventually, and people appreciate people on stream who are authentic. I'd be happy to do a collab with you at any time. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. I do try to be myself, but that's what I'm trying to say. Myself is very quiet. Myself is very quiet. Myself is very non-talkative. At least that's the part of the self that I prefer. But oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That would be awesome. That'd be very, very awesome. See, like no, I think I've ran out of things to say. You guys are hilarious. Oh my G. Not me, Aragus. He's the one bringing all the jokes. See, I like when I have people that come up that is like hilarious. Like people that is in my comment section or even that come up on here. Okay, when you are home alone, you don't talk a lot. That is a good sign. If you would. And then the guys with the straight jackets might pop up very soon as they hear you do the invisible devil. You know, I once heard people say like it's okay to talk to yourself. It's not what was it? I think it's okay to talk to yourself, but it's not okay to answer yourself. Something like that. I don't remember. I don't remember how it goes. So you're not being yourself now then? No, I'm being myself, but okay, what I've learned in life is there's always different versions of people. We always have different versions of ourselves, right? Like for instance, the version of you that your husband and children are experience on a daily basis might not be the same. And some people they have it's the same for everybody, like they're just the same person for everybody. But a lot of times like there's different versions of you that you introduce to different people. Like what I'm saying? Like my children, when I'm home, like my children and my close friends and like family, they see like the side of me that's more like goofy and I dance a lot, right? I dance a lot around my family. My kids always ask me like, why are you like this? Like, I tell a lot of jokes and stuff like that. I'm more outspoken, more outgoing when I'm around my family. When I'm around people I don't know, I'm actually very quiet, very shy. I don't speak much. And then when at work I speak when I need to speak, and then a lot of times I'm just like the girl that's over there in the corner by myself. So that's what I mean, like there's always a different version that people get. Girl, as adults we just start to know when to shut up and when to talk. As kids we just run our mouths. That's true. Hold on, I'm so sorry. That day with you and Ragas, I'm not coming. That is so crazy. Classic, if a call man. I easily get bored when I'm on live, so that is why I sing a lot on my live stream and talk in between. Can you imagine if I could? That's the one talent I wish I had so bad that I don't have. I would love to sing. Like a lot of time people are like, "What can't you do?" I can't sing. I personally feel like I would like cash in all my talents to be able to sing. I love singing, girl. Oh, I read that one. Um, ready, ready your comment, Nov. The question is, how much entertainment taxes were you willing to pay for that live session of Novelty and Me? Most likely, you have to sell working to be able to afford that, right? It'll be like the cartel concert. People from the year back, they were already like willing to put up what they're gonna sell to go to Cartel's concert. Reds grow happy midweek. Reds don't pick up classics bad habits, please. Man does. That is not true. When girls grew up and became women, men are not having a having a chance to talk anymore because we become professional listeners. Classics and ragas move up. That's that is no, not necessarily. I think it depends. It depends, but I feel like in a sense, yeah, men they have to when females get older, men have to really learn to listen. That's a relationship. We have to put down our foot, right? We have to stand 10 toes down, right, Manda? Put our foot down, huh? Put our foot down, huh? I always, I feel like when I'm in a relationship though, I become like the boss of that relationship. It's Ninja, no listen. I'm sure. I recall a time when we're on live and Red said, "Okay, guys, my wife needs me now. I got to go." Red, remember that? So Ninja does listen. I just sing it my way until I find the right tune. Don't make me laugh. I can't do that. I can't do that. I cannot. Mandas, there was once a question raised. Wait. Oh, okay, no. If I feel like I'm the boss, I will beat you up. Man, no, it's soft at all. Mandas, there was once a question raised. Why do men have two heads they don't use? Um, and the genius person, me, found the answer. Same reason, because women have four lips they can't keep closed. I can't manage with you. Only you. Only you. I've never heard that one before though, but you ate on that one. I guess you ate. Pastor, can you imagine? Please, Christians, close your ears, because them your people are in the chat. Them the normal today. Going to repent now. Right, so long novelty, she might be on the live. Okay, I can't. I can't imagine this dying. Uh, you need to repent. I don't know what's happening on the live today. Oh my goodness. No, don't call me name. Pastor, goodness, I love your name. Blessed Red Room. Hallelujah. I passed the Nahi joke test. I'm not timed out. There's hope for mankind. I can't. I don't know when since my channel had so much adult entertainment. And Classic look like she loved the foolishness. Classic does. Classic does, I'm telling you. Classic does. Oh, Classic be you should hear Classic on her live, Manda. Classic. I remember one time Classic was on because Classic be banned up the place on her live. It's so hilarious. She's very stern in her teachings. Her Reds went on one time and Reds like, she's a bully. Trust me. Like if I'm selling stuff, I would need a Classic. She'll be like, okay, so over here, Nav has these bracelets. Come, pay attention. I'm trying to tell you guys what about classic Nav's bracelets. I would need that. I need that kind of sternness when I'm teaching. I mean, when I'm selling, not the bully. Send it. What do we send in? Remember a crafted the novelty, so I guess it's crafting categories over here. I'm saying Red's Cap says run into Red's Cap in the house. Thank you for tapping in, Red's Cap. We have all the reds. The place gone red. Everything locked down. Amanda says, "Hey, Red's Cap." I'm telling you, there's only craft in the craft, but terms and conditions don't allow me to spread the unholy word on that. I can't. And Classic is there laughing with Manda. I can't. Now I'm. You guys made my day. Thank you so much. There's. Oh, I read that. Yeah, you guys made my day. You guys definitely made my day. Look at 1 hour. 1 hour of laughter. Like it doesn't get no better than that. I'm telling you, I lost 10 pounds in my face. By the time I come off slim, Nav, don't come back to my life. I will time you out. Classic always a trick me. What me do? Classic is always Amanda. Classic always a put me in timeout. Classic's always trying to put me in timeout. When I come to your live classic, I'll be in the background. I'll be in the background. I won't say a thing. I won't say a word. I'll be in fear. I'll be in fear in the background. Listen, life is life, and so it's good when you can at least laugh. Classic, a bad girl. I'm telling you, Jesus. Stay in the back novelty. Yeah, that me have to do. I have to stay in the back. Cause you hear them kind of big threat there. Run for you. I'm saying she won't know I'm there, not a people. I'm afraid even if I say hello, then that's it for me. I'll just tell you about it later on. You know what? No, no, exactly. None of that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Every time, I'm, I'm telling you, when I go to classics, she always says, "Nav, you're sleeping." No, and nothing like what's going on, Manda. It's not true. Sometimes I get caught up, but I'm not sleeping. I try to focus, but she always be picking on me. When she thinks that I'm not focused, or when she think I'm sleeping, she'll say, "Nav, what did I just say?" Although honestly, like sometimes I do miss out on a few things. I'm not gonna hold you because sometimes I'll be picking colors that don't exist, and she'll be like, "Nav, we don't have them color there. You didn't hear what colors I told you we have." I'll be picking colors from the rainbow, and she's like, "Girl," but I'm trying. It's not my fault. You have to blame it on social media. You don't hear people's attention span is very short. Pay attention in class and stay focused. You always sleeping on my life. I'm telling you, I try not to. It's not. I'm not sleeping. My attention span is very short, like everybody else. Plastic, you have to forgive us. Give us a bly. Give me a bly at least. I try. I try to stay awake. I promise you, I try to stay awake. I try. Then never tea. A sleeper. No, but I don't know what it is. You know what it is? Okay, fine. Let me be honest. Sometimes I'll be working on stuff. I'll be working on stuff, right? When I'm watching Classic Live, I'll be working on stuff. And as soon as I be working on something and then look up and she's like asking a question, I try to answer. I just bad timing. Wrong place at wrong time. Wait a second. Is it biology class? Can we talk detail about the bees and the flowers? I think I need to recap that chapter in particular. I can't. Ragas, you're gonna have to teach us, Camino. No. I don't know. You see why I don't want to do lives because if you're my only hope, how that gonna work? Manda, don't do me that. Manda, don't do me that. Manda, don't do me that. Don't do me that. It's not that bad. Plastic teller, it's not that bad. She can't do look alive. Plastic teller. Plastic teller. Give her a look of hope. Then if you ever come sleep. Manda, I don't sleep. Manda, I don't sleep. I said, I don't sleep, Manda. I don't sleep. It's just sometimes I get caught up doing like a 1 2, and I just miss the question. That's all. But I'm not sleeping. I don't sleep unless it's late at night. If it's late at night, I will tell you. But I tell you, I'll say, listen, and you don't do late night ones. You'll be in the day. If it's late night, I'll be like, Manda, you know what? I'm gonna let this watch me a little bit. Shut my eye a little. But other from that, I don't sleep. I'm fully attentive. Ask Goga. Ask Reds. They know say I never come on their live and sleep once. Always up and about. Sometimes I don't talk a lot, but I'm awake. Manda, don't be discouraged. Did look alive. I believe her. You know why? Most times when I catch live, it's always when I'm about to sleep. No, but honestly, Classic does her lives early. She does her lives at 12 p.m. She does one at 12 p.m. and one at 12 a.m. Classic, correct me if the timing is wrong, but at least my time where I am when she does lives here is 12 p.m. and then in the nighttime. But I think we should be on the same time. Classic and I. It's 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. I don't sleep. Oh, Classic is Classic is Jamaican like us. Classic is Jamaican. She does hair lives, a lot of hair, a lot of she does braid and she teaches people how to braid and stuff, how to do different sort of braids. And honestly, like though I've learned to braid from when I was younger, it's only from Classic Live that I learned that there's 50 different ways to braid hair. I never knew that there's 50 different shades of braiding. Know that. Be right back. Mother Nature is calling. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Don't have accidents. Oh wow, yes, I'm telling you, she's the reason why I went ahead and go pick up my little self. But I'm braiding here, but I have to do big braids because girl lazy, and I don't like to do small braids because who's taking that out? But yeah, Classic's been doing here. She says, "Yep, yep." She does here on her lives at 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. And she teaches you like how to do different braided different plaits. Classic, you need to do some weave next because I think I need to learn that, to be honest. I need to learn how to weave my hair. I know the basics, but I need to look fresh, I look fresh, Yeah, and then when she has I've only caught it a few times. I don't know if it's all the time, but every so often when she has a client, she also does their hair on live. But I think it probably depends on if the client is okay with it or not. But yeah, she does it on live and whatever. It's really nice, very entertaining. When she does when she's doing the singles or the braid bag, she makes you pick the colors. She asks you like what colors or what kind of style you want to see. Over or under, guys. That's what she always says. I can help myself, but I will check her out. Understood. Yes, I do weave. How come I never catch that one day yet? So, do you do it on live? Because I always see braids. When are you gonna do the weave on live? Because I need to see that. I'm trying to be a hot girl this summer in the old age classic. And I want to be a hot girl granny when I get older. So I have to start from now. No better time than now. You will sleep in novelty. It must be because I don't remember seeing that. I'm telling you, man, though. I'm trying to be. Look, I even went and did look at nails. Well, actually, the nails was for the video I'm doing. But see, I'm trying to get on par. Which part pine oil? Teeth. It's true. I don't look it, but I feel it. I feel it now. Oh my gosh, I feel it. Especially when you move away and you hear the bone crack, and you move a next way and the next bone crack, and I'm just like, Jesus, this is how aging is like. Nobody didn't tell me this when I was younger. I feel bad because I remember like when I was in school and the teacher would move away and you hear them crack and you'll be like, dang, like you'll make a little 1-2 joke. It's my karma. All of us I feel it. Yeah, like I need to get back active. But I don't know, like, are you guys me? I feel like the older I get though, is the more like I don't really. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just like, well, whatever I grow into, however, whatever maturity brings, that's what it is. Cause I feel like in these age and times, like it's like, who am I gonna impress? I don't need to do much. That's how I feel. When I was younger, I did a lot. I did my nails every week. My lashes had to get done. Hair had to get done. Different outfit every day. Like I was that girl. But now I'm getting older. It's like I throw on anything and I'm lucky. People are lucky if it matches. um, not even client the camera nav. See Red's giving you giving us a drink. Talk about the sound you make. All of us are feeling. I don't make any sounds. I don't make no sounds. I haven't reached that stage yet. I don't think I've reached that stage yet. But trust me, the local bones them and local giants need local island. I don't know what kind of bomb drop on we honestly when I look at my back then pictures, I know life is hard. I'm telling you. I'm saying like it's amazing. But we should have expected it. Cause you ever look at like you go in people's place, right, and you see their pictures from their younger days, and they were like hot spring chickens, or the men were so handsome, and then you look at them and you're like, are you that was you? Like, that was you? Like, we should have expected that this was gonna be us too one day. I feel like as kids, we feel like we're never gonna get old, or we're never gonna get to a level, until we reach that level. Because I remember when I was, when you're younger, you like you see the older people them and you can't imagine yourself being the older people them. Matter of fact, you can't even it, it's hard for you to visualize like how they even got so old. Like and it's like some little kids. I remember one time I seen this little kid when I was younger. They asked an adult, they said like, how did you come on this earth? I said, what the heck? Like, they asked the adult, they said, how did you come on this earth? Like, were you that big? I said, what the heck? Were you that old? I'll never forget that. I said, what the these people need to teach their kids to come better. I'm back, and before you even ask, yes, I have washed my hands. Yeah, good boy. At least sometime I pretend to be good. I'm done. No? As you should be. As you should be. Yes, we're talking about the unexpected ventures of life. Warm to your heads. What way upset bones? What is the matter? You know, when I really take me, when I actually see kids, I remember when they were born and to hold them big no, right? Because that's crazy. I'm telling you, some kids say the darnest things. I'm telling you, but that for me, it's because okay, I have a lot of nieces and nephews, right? Like my eldest sister, she has 14 children. My brother, he has two. My sister after that, she has I think she has five or six. I lost count. My niece, like everybody in my family except for me, I think at this point in time I'm the only person that has two children in my family, right? So it's the fact that I was there when I was in the hospital when they were arriving in this world. And now if you see them, they're bigger than me. You would think they're my brothers and sisters. They're taller than me, they're bigger in body, like everything. This is when I know I'm getting up there. That's my cue. Red's Cafe alone, man. Mandas, always keep this in mind. We are not getting old, we're only getting wise. I like that. Vintage, right, Ruggers? Me is an exception. Every morning I have to iron my face before appearing in public to not scare people off. What? No. She said multiple. I'm telling you, everybody love kids and had the audacity asking me, "Oh, how come you don't have more?" Excuse you? Not I. Mm-mm. Two is a handful. Two is a handful. Although I'm not gonna honestly like now that for me when I had children, it was hard to like see past like it's just like praying like, oh my god, Lord, please let them grow up big and like like get through the rough patch and whatever. But now that you're past the rough patch and they're bigger, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I should have had like four more. I'm like, I should have had four more at one time and just so they can all get big one time, like Because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, my kids, they drive me crazy. They drive me up the wall, but they also are very entertaining. They're very entertaining. And sometimes like they're very helpful too, like so I'm just like and they have like my son and my daughter like night and day. Their personality is so different, so different. And I'm always like, I wonder if I had more children, I'm so curious as to how their personalities would be. How? But I see so much. I see a lot of me in my children, but I feel like them just in the raffle, they just get the most of the parts that I try to get rid of. Like when I was younger, I could be very like ignorant. My kids sometimes they get enough part of that. Same with my two different people, right? I'm telling you. And it's so funny. You're welcome. My doctor said thank you. Oh, that wasn't me. They brought in the groceries. That was Elijah. Yeah, my son and daughter. Like when I pay them mine, I'm just like I can't believe. But sometimes because my son is really tall, and my daughter she's taller than me, and she's thicker in body than me, right? When I look at her, I'm like, I feel so. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's so weird to me because it's like, dang, like I had these two grown people. I had these two grown people, I said to my daughter the other day, I'm like, "What? You're turning 21?" And she's like, "21." She's like, "Mom, I'm gonna be 23." I'm like, "That's how old you are." Oh my gosh. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Like I start to feel seasoned. I feel well seasoned. And another thing too with them, when they were younger, I used to fret a lot because I used to think like, oh my gosh, because me and my kids, we did everything. We do everything together, right? I used to think like when they get older, they're gonna move out, leave me, I'm gonna be so lonely and stuff like that. I used to like fret about that all the time. I used to feel so sad 'cause I'm like, oh my gosh, my kids are gonna get big, they're gonna leave me, they're not gonna pay me no mind. Now that they're big, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys go out, look a bit. I have three kids and they're so adorable. You would not believe kids in my house. They're so quiet. Hold on. You can your daughter be 23 if you are only 21? Did you sign the adoption paper before you were born? A lot of people, if you see my daughter, a lot of people think that she's my sister. When I go out, people always says like, "Oh my God, your sister! You guys are such really nice siblings." When I used to go to their schools to pick them up, the teachers they would say because my children, they never really got well. My son got a little bit more problems, but my daughter never really. So when I do go pick them up, because I pick them up, after school and stuff, and I'll drop them off or whatever. But the teachers will always see me. But I remember one time one of them approached me. She's like, I went to because they would, the children they have the events and stuff. They go to the little dance and stuff, or that they participate in little Christmas events or whatever. Of course, I always attend, right? I never missed one. And I remember one day the teacher, she approached me and she's like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "We always see you attending all of their events and we see you come to the PTA meetings and we think like you're really such an amazing big sister." And I said, "Lady, what in the?" Well, I didn't say that to her, but in my mind, I was like, "What? I don't know of any sibling that's gonna be doing all that." And I said to her, like, I'm not their sibling, I'm their mom." She was shook. She was like, "What the heck?" She was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." And even there was times like I'll go like sometimes when I have my half days or my days off, so I'll be like, okay, I'll just drop lunch for them, and I'll go drop the lunch and the teacher will be in the hallway and she'll be like, "What are you doing out of class?" And I'll be like, "Pardon me?" And she'll be like, "You, what class are you supposed to be in?" I'm like, "I'm not in a class." "I'm here to drop lunch for my children." And she'd be like, "What the heck?" You look like the children. It doesn't help that I'm short. I'm the same height as look at me them, so I don't blame them. My daughter stands beside me, and she looks down. She's like, "Mom, you're really small." I said, "Please, I'm still growing. I still have some ways to go. I'm still within my growth sprout. I am." Thank you, Classic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I made it to my 1 hour. I made it to my 1 hour. I'm debating. I'm like, I'm really enjoying the conversation. Really enjoying the conversation. But I'm like, as always, I'm hungry. I'm surprised tea time is not on here. She says every time you're on live, you always have to wait something to eat. You're always hungry. My appetite only lasts for about an hour. Good for you, sis. PL running. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm glad. I'm glad I came on, and I'm happy. I'm happy for everyone that's been on here vibing with me and stuff like that. Girl, I'm gonna leave you now, Mama. I have to go get something to eat. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to come off too. I have to get something to eat. But thank you so much. I'm just doing my wrap up thank you speech. Yeah, thank you guys so much for vibing with me, chilling with me on the live. 1 hour, you guys been here with me. That's amazing. I'm very grateful. Raga, thank you for the jokes. Amanda's was nice meeting you. I have sub to your channel. Glad I catch this one. Oh, you're hungry too, girl. I'm out. My belly could only allow me to go so far for an hour. And I ate before I came on live. because you guys don't know. Like, I'm glad that my mic is not that great because enough times when I'm on live, my belly be talking to me, and I'm so embarrassed. I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm trying to hurry up and come off before somebody hears me because my belly be talking to me. It be having some serious conversations. So I try my best to eat before I come on live these days so these mishaps don't happen. But again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Regis. Just leave a comment so I can remember coming back to you for sure. Novelty back to work. Bless up, guys. Thank you, Red Cafe, for coming. Thanks, Red. Tea Room TV. Thank you, Classic. Thank you, Can You Imagine? Thank you so much. Hold on, I'm trying to say thank you so much. Hold on, let me click and go up a little bit. I don't want to be missing anybody. Hold on. Did I say Manda? I said Manda. I didn't say Goga. Thank you so much, Goga. Okay, it's a lot of scrolling, so there's a lot of scrolling up. I can't see everyone that's been on here, but for everyone that has been on here, whether you're commenting or just observing, whatever it is that you be doing, I appreciate you being here and vibing with me. It made my day. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys in the next live. Again, I don't think I'll be doing any more lives for this week. So I do apologize for that. I will be putting up my long form video that I'm working on as soon as I get that done. And I'll see you guys when I do. Bye. Have a blessed rest of week. Thank you, Ragas. Thank you, Manda. Okay, Mandas, I appreciate you. Classic, I'll be in the background of your live. 12 p.m. sharp and 12 a.m. in the back. I won't say not a word. Okay, later, guys.